how to send an email in Flask. So first of all, I already have a skeleton application with a route of send email, and it returns an H1, which is sending email. That's why you are seeing what you are seeing here. So now, so first of all, you need to install Flask mail for you to be able to send an email. So I'll just come to my terminal and then ppnv install Flask mail. After that, let me run my server. I will go ahead and configure my Flask mail. So first of all, I will import from Flask mail. You need to import mail and also message, mail and message, and then you go ahead and do the configurations. So I'll say Flask mail configurations here, and then I'll go ahead and add all of them. So I'll say oh, it should be actually yes, it should be actually, so it should be app.config flask.config, and then you pass mail server, and then you say equal to because I'll be sending using an email, I'll pass smtp, that is smtp.gmail.com, and then let me just replicate this, and then I'll remove the server, and then I replicate it again, add it and add another one, and then add another one here. So I'll add mail underscore port, and then it will be 587, and then I also add mail use TLS. This one will be true, and then I go ahead and add mail use SSL. I'll say false, and then I add another one here, and then you add what you call mail username. So this one we'll get it from email, so I will show you that. I'll just leave it as an empty quotes, and then app.config mail password. That is the mail password. I'll show you to get that one from your email, and then you add another one, the last one, default sender. So this one is not a must. You can add it or you can just leave it, right? So I'll just leave it at this moment. I just leave it as these configurations. Now, after all this, you just come below here and then initialize your Flask mail. So I'll say mail is equals to mail, and then pass app. After all this, you now come to your application, right? So inside here, I'll try. I'll start with try, and then I'll pass my message. Message is equals to message, which is this one, which I imported, this one, message, and then brackets. Inside it, you pass the subject, sender, and the recipient. I'll say subject. I'll just call it test mail, comma. We have subject. Oh, it's equals to, should be equal to, and then we have the sender, the person you are sending to. So I'll say app.config, and then I'll say mail default sender, mail underscore default, then I'll say sender, then you pass a comma, and then you pass the list of your recipients. Recipients is equals to, it's an array. So for me, I'll just pass an email that I want to receive an email on. So I just go to my Gmail here, and then I copy it. This is the email that will receive the message that you'll send. So I'll add it here, and then what else? I think that's okay. And then we now add the body. The body, and then you can now pass your message, right? So I can say this is a test email sent from a Flask application. All right. After that, now you can now pass a message. Don't pass the message first. Of course, you need to send it. So you say mail dot send, and then you pass the message, and then you go ahead and pass a message to the user. So I'll say return. I can return a JSONified data because I like API. I'll say return JSONify, and then I'll say message, and then I'll say sent successfully. And then if it is not successful, so I'll go and say accept, and then you say exception, and then you now pass exception as E. Then you now return JSONify again. Then you can say failed to send, failed to send, I want to pass a message here, so I can say fail to send. So I'll pass an F to allow me add exception inside here, right? That way. So after doing this, of course I need to import JSONify from Flask, JSONify from Flask, and then we are now almost ready. So we now need to get this the username and the password, mail username and the mail password. So for the mail username, I'll just go here and I get it here. That is for my email. So let me just go to my email, come here, let me copy it the way it is. I'll paste it inside here. And then now for the password, you need to get it somewhere else, not your normal email password. So I'll go to my application here, manage Google account, and then go to security. So first of all, you need to ensure that your application, the two-step verification is actually on. Ensure that that one is on. And if possible, don't use your official email. Just create another email for it. And for the passkeys, ensure that your passkeys are not configured, right? It should be like mine. And then, so what I will do, so after doing this, when you refresh your account, after ensuring that your two-step verification is on and your passkeys are not working, and app passwords are not showing up, you can just access it using the URL. What am I saying? You need to have to configure the app passwords. But after doing all this and yet it is not showing, you need to actually access it using the URL. So just say myaccount.google.com and then /app passwords. That way, you press enter. It will take you to certain page. Of course, you need to log in. And then this is just my password. 2025. Okay. 2025. So it will take you to this page, and then you will create your application. So I can just say test Flask, and then create. So when you click create, it will pop up a certain password. So you copy this password and then click done, and then you take that password to this part, paste it, save your application, and then we can now test if it is actually sending the email. So I'll be expecting an email in this email of mine. So let me just go here and then let me try to send it. Oh, all right. Okay, so I need to pass the default because of what I added here. Sorry for that. Or I can just pass it anyway. Let me just configure it. Copy it, and then I'll add it there. Default sender, and then I can say I can just pass this one. Not that one. I mean this one. Just pass it, and then let me now try to send it again. right. So let me now try to send it. All right, so it is telling me the message is sent successfully. Let me now check it. So you can now see here is the email I'm receiving, and you can see, right, it is test email, and then this is an test email sent from Flask application. So I think that's all.